Cat's Cradle here. I'm getting ready to make my soup and bread series, and one thing I need to get ready and have in the refrigerator is some magic mix. Now this is not my idea. Crystal from Everyday Food Storage, this is her idea, or at least it's where I learned it, and it is a way to thicken lots of kinds of things like gravies and pudding and soup, and you store it in your refrigerator, and it's made of three things. In here I have powdered milk. I'll give you the recipe below. Powdered milk. You need butter or margarine, but you can't use that fake whip stuff. It has to be butter or margarine, and flour. So I'll just go ahead. It's 2 cups of non-instant dry powdered milk, 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup of flour. I'm going to beat it up in my mixer till it looks like cornmeal, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm back. And start to finish, it took me about 5 minutes to put this together. Here's how it looks. It looks either like white cornmeal or Parmesan cheese. That's the magic mix, just the 3 ingredients. I put it in this old this plastic shortening tub. I've labeled it on the front and on the top. And I'm going to store it in my refrigerator since it has butter in it. But the temperature here is going to be 80 degrees all week, so I'm not making soup. But just so as not to leave you hanging as to how to use the magic mix, I'm going to go to the stove right now and show you something you could do with it. Alright, I'm at the stove now. I have 1 cup of magic mix, a ½ cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cocoa. I'm going to stir those together with my whisk. When they're all stirred together and blended, I'm going to turn my stove top on to medium. I'm going to add 2 cups of water and bring to a boil. When it comes to a boil, I'm going to take it off the stove, add a teaspoon of vanilla. I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, I finished. When the pudding came to a boil that could not be stirred down, I took it off the heat, added a teaspoon of vanilla. There's a little hole in there where Prepper and Paladin Prepper are holding spoons. They're poised to, there's Prepper and Paladin Prepper. They're going to try it very carefully because it's still warm, guys. And let me know what you think. It makes about 4 cups of pudding, I believe, if I did the calculations right.
Smooth and delicious.
Yeah, it is incredibly smooth. That's something I noticed when I cooked it. What do you think, Prepper?
I think it's probably one of the best puddings I've ever had.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
It's very light, but good, rich flavor.
Would you have any idea that it was made with powdered milk?
No, I don't think so.
No. It is incredibly delicious. So what I recommend at this point, you just put it in the refrigerator to cool it. And if you would just focus right there on that bowl, Prepper, here's what I recommend, because you can see the skin already starting to form on the top of pudding, which is typical. If you just will take your plastic wrap and go ahead and don't cover the bowl necessarily, press it down on the surface of the pudding, you will keep that skin from forming. And just let your pudding sit in the refrigerator overnight, and it will be perfect tomorrow. Nothing could be easier. It was even easier than a package of pudding, and certainly tastes better than packaged pudding, because you didn't have to, you don't have to say, oh, do I have 2 cups of milk in my refrigerator? Because the powdered milk's already in there. What a great way to rotate your powdered milk, your sugar, and I certainly could have used my home canned butter, so every single bit of it could have been done from food storage. So that's a way right now. You don't have to wait for my soup series. You can go ahead and start using your magic mix right now. If you want to make a vanilla pudding, leave the cocoa out. If you try it, let me know how you like it. Cat's Cradle.